What's up, everyone? So apparently I'm making a YouTube video. I don't have a YouTube channel yet. That'll come next. We're gonna do some sort of upper day. I don't have anxiety today, which is nice because we're not training legs. So I'm excited. Don't fully know what I'm doing yet, but we'll run you through this. Hopefully I can hit a PR on something. Probably not, but like we'll try. So yeah, we're gonna start with reverse pec to warm up my stupid rear delts because they hate me and I hate them. So we'll get going with that. I'm contemplating switching to that one. When I do these, I like to stand. I find it gets more activation for my rear delts. The hate. Like, why do they get hate? They're fucking awesome. Like, oh, I like it. I'm like, you literally just told me you hate them. Yeah. Like, what? It's like you don't even know them. Yeah. It's like mainstream and on trend to like hate things, so then everybody else hates things and they don't even know what they're hating. Like, I don't get it. You need to love Nickelback. If you don't, we can't be friends. I'm trying to keep like constant tension and focusing a lot on just activating the rear delts rather than like back and traps, those fuckers. My traps are ungodly large for what I should have them be. They're fucking huge. And I don't train them.
They're just naturally massive.
But I think they take over. Which could be faulty form, or it could be that they just want to fucking go. Like,
That's future years probably.
like why are they so big? I don't get it. I'm so tingly. I'm reminded why I don't take pre and why I drink energy drinks.
I was the bad influence.
No, it feels good, and it'll be good for shoulder press, but right now I'm like, oh my God, my hands and toes. My legs hurt so bad. Yesterday I trained, and I didn't even do like a crazy amount of things, like a crazy number of things, but the entire workout, because I started with like my heavy like compound movement to begin with was Smith squats. My CNS was like shaking the entire workout after that. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So I went and did RDLs and I'm just like shaking the whole time.
How the Smith squat now in comparison to like with Peyton?
So with Peyton I did 275 for, I don't remember.
More than 2.
Yeah, more than 2. So we are progressing. But I think it was like 10 or 11. I don't know. And I did an easy 295 for 8.
Let's go.
So I was like, we'll see. My goal, I have hit 315 now. I did. I told myself I would do it. And it wasn't great. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't great. But my goal in off season, I know Peyton and I were talking about this. I'm like, for her, it's definitely doable. 405 on Smith. We'll see if I can get to that in off season. We'll see. And like 315 is looking fucking tough right now for more than like 3. So we'll see. That last rep sucked. This is my shit. I love this. I love overhead press. We'll see how she goes today, but I'm working up to, I think, what did I do last time? 65s? Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, that's the, my push is weirdly strong. Fucking pull, like you guys saw, I'm a little bitch. But like, when it comes to push, I don't train chest. You don't have to for wellness. They don't give a fuck. But sometimes I'll toss it in there. Like we might do something today, but I can bench an absurd amount for my size and like for never benching. I'll sometimes just toss it on. I'm like, oh, let's see what I can do. And I do it and I shock myself. And I'm like, maybe I should compete in like open bodybuilding. This is a pet peeve of mine. That's a pet peeve of mine. Why are there 60s on the 40? Like it doesn't take much effort. And why are there 40s on the 60s? My OCD wants to put it back, but I'm not going to because it's not my fault. There's a hair. Fuck. I am gonna put those back at some point.
I do the same thing.
Fuck. Well, I need the 40s, so. Fuck yeah.
He called me out of nowhere. He's a guy that I kind of know. He said, hey, like, what, you say no? No. But I don't know.
Okay, yeah, we'll go up. With spot. Because nothing else is going up without spot. Oh, they feel really heavy. Sweet. Oh. See, this is the shit I was talking about with my rear delt. Did you see that? Did you see that? No, because I caught it. Fuck! So basically, we tried for 60s. As we were talking about earlier, my rear delt's fucked. I'm not gonna start discussing what it is because God, literally, I have no idea, but I'm not a doctor. But like when I was pressing it, as we were coming down, it looked like a slight pop. That's how I'm gonna describe it. So we're not gonna do that right now. It's not cooperating, of course, but 55s went up, so I'm happy with that. We'll try to work on what the hell might be wrong, something anatomical. So something's up, but this arm is just not able to support the same load that this delt is. Whatever, we dropped to 30 like a little bitch. And then now, what are we doing? I don't know. I also feel very thick, and the fact that I competed 3 weeks ago and am this thick is quite depressing, but I mean, we're just gonna keep in a good headspace. think I'm just gonna run the rack a couple times. That's what I typically do, like two or three run in the rack, get a massive pump, and then we'll be fucking done. I am done with that. I'm gonna do a little debrief session, talk a bit about wellness, because it is one of the newer categories, and I know not a ton of people understand. I've got a lot of messages, honestly, about my training style or what's expected of wellness athletes and what they look for in terms of like criteria on stage versus bikini, which has been a very well-developed and long time standing category, division, whatever you want to call it, and like figure. They pretty much made the wellness division to incorporate women who were genetically like bigger in the lower body, and they look for like that. Like I always post on Instagram, like I want to be a centaur. Like literally that's what they look for. Like if you look at Franciele, she is legitimately the female version of a centaur, and she's got the big round glutes with the like longer tie-ins that are very chiseled, and she doesn't have striations. She's still got her very feminine look to her, and that's what they're looking for. They're looking for like the healthy feminine, healthy being a relative term, feminine look, where you look presentable and you look dainty, and it's all about elegance in a sense. Versus other categories or divisions that might be more like hard, and you look for the striations and you look for the like dense cut muscle. So my training style is largely legs, like not gonna lie. I hate it, but I love it. At the moment, my split is quads, hams Monday, and then I do uppers, like shoulders and back, like what you guys saw today, or are going to see today on Tuesday, and then Wednesday I do glutes and calves, because we can't forget about the calves. I try to incorporate like a calf movement every training day because I find it's more beneficial for growing calves than training like 2 or 3 exercises on one day. I don't know, that's just what works for me. You can try it, let me know what you think. Thursday I do a rest day. Friday I do more quads, hams, and then Saturday I do glutes and delts. So there's a lot of lower body and delt priority, but it's what I love training. Like, yeah, I like training arms, but do I need them? No, we want them to be pretty much bikini size arms, and then bigger, fuller delts. They don't look at your back, so you don't really need to have it massive. But legs, you want the like big upper glute, you want the full glutes, like dense, full muscle there. You want the chiseled hamstrings, but not striated. Like it's a fine line. If you start to have striations in your muscles, the chances of you doing as well are pretty slim because they're not looking for that like that much conditioning. So it's a fine line. But yeah, I recently competed. It was my first show. I took a very, 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 very long off season because I enjoyed that. I knew I didn't want to step on stage until it's so cliche, until I was undeniable. But like, that's pretty much what I wanted. I didn't want to step on stage, be small and like not really fit into the category, and then have to take another long off season. Like I wanted this to be my like debut, and then I just kind of like climb from there without having to do massive, massive, massive improvements. Sure, I have multiple imbalances, like we were talking about with my delts. Like I have shit that I have to work on, and I know that my one hamstring is lacking in comparison to my others. So obviously in my back pose, that'll hinder me, so I need to work on that. So I just competed in, it was November 11th, the King Kong Classic, and my goals at the moment are, I would love, like my goal is pro card in 2024. We'll see if that happens. That's what I'm aiming for. I don't know what shows I'm gonna do yet. I know people have been asking me that. I don't know. Like I said, I think I answered this question like today. I would love to do the pro qual in June. And then if I get my pro card, knock on wood, there's no wood around, but knock on wood, I would hopefully do the pro show. I've been a huge fan of the pro show, so I just thought it would be super cool to like compete at it, or like that weekend at least. And if I don't do that, or even if I do that, I'm not sure if I'll do nationals. Like everything's all up in the air. I want to compete in the States next year. That is something that I want to do. I was thinking North Americans. That would be a sweet, sweet, sweet show. I've heard nothing but fantastic things about that. It's run amazingly. It's got amazing athletes, amazing lineup. So I just think that would be a lot of fun. If I can get big enough and feel like I could actually stand up against the lineup that would be there for wellness, then I would probably do that. But in due time, we shall see. And then I'm gonna go to the Olympia next year. So I was like, should I do Amateur Olympia? That's very much up in the air. We have no idea about that, but I don't know. That's a goal at one point, Amateur Olympia. Got lots of goals at the moment, but I don't know. It's my first time competing, so I'm not in a huge rush. I want to take things slow enough so I do them right and do them healthy and do them intelligently while keeping my health and wellness in check. And I find that's overlooked a lot nowadays with a lot of coaches and athletes and clients. Like I find I want this now. Like I feel like as a society, oh my God, I'm getting deep now. I feel like as a society, we rush things and we want everything right now. We want instant gratification, and bodybuilding is just not that. And that's what I love about this sport. It's very much like you have to work for what you achieve. It's not just gonna be handed to you. Like some parts of life that happens. This shit, like you're either genetically inclined for your division or you're not. You either work your ass off or you don't. If you're not working your ass off and you're not genetically inclined, I don't know what to tell you. It's not gonna happen. But like work your ass off in the gym. You can work against your genetics. You can try your best. And if you're genetically inclined, that's fucking dope. Like, great. I don't know. I feel like I like my aesthetics in terms of wellness, which is why I decided to switch from bikini to wellness. I competed in bikini in 2016, 2017. We don't talk about that anymore. I've posted about that. It's quite comical to see the change, but yeah, I don't know. So there's a lot of plans in the near future, and I have a very nice support system and a very nice team that I'm working with, and I love everything about it. So I'm very happy at the moment with how things are panning out, and I am very excited to see what the future holds. So peace out, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and hopefully there's more videos like this, and I hope you guys really enjoy, because this was a lot of fun, even though I'm very awkward. So thanks, guys. See ya.